Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I want to thank the Honourable Member for the question, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, about 90% of the world's commodities are actually carried by international ships. So there is actually no second guessing as to how important our maritime shipping sector is, sir. Domestically, Honourable Speaker, sir, we rely on inter-island shipping as our main means of transport, to connecting our outer islands to the main ports, towns and cities, encouraging movement of people and economic activities, and actual movement of cargo, sir. Mr. Speaker, I cannot emphasize how important shipping is to the livelihoods of the people in the Pacific, particularly here in Fiji, sir. According to the Safety and Shipping Review, in 2020, there are about 1,036 total losses over the past 10 years, and 30 ships lost that were caused by foundering or sinking. Mr. Speaker, so we can see with shipping, safety is paramount, and this is where what I'm actually discussing is really important, which is aids to navigation, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, so you can see that Wednesday is actually a most common day for shipping-related losses, about 169 vessels in the last 10 years globally, sir. For the benefit of everyone in this august house, sir, and for everybody watching today, sir, the term aid to navigation, or ATONs, are commonly known, is actually used to refer to devices that come outside the actual vessel. The devices are external to vessels, sir. ATONs, they include the buoys that everybody would see, the beacons that we see, the lighthouses, the light ships, the radio beacons, the fog signals, the marks, and other devices used to provide what we commonly would refer to as street signs on the waters. So they are actually designed to operate and enhance the safe and effective navigation of vessels or vessel traffic. Mr. Speaker, so before Fiji, being the regional leader for maritime safety, is actually committed to complying to international best practices, and this is because we are serious about our responsibilities under the Convention of Safety of Life at Sea, commonly known as SOLAS, and the International Marine Association for Marine Aids to Navigation and Lighthouse Authorities, IALA, and the international organization responsible for standardizing ATONs. In Fiji, as provided in the Maritime Transport Act 2013, sir, ATONs include about 4 things: any light ship and any floating or other light exhibited for the guidance of ships, any description of a fog or signal not carried on a ship, all marks, beacons, and signs, aid safety of navigation, and any electronic or other aid to navigation not carried on board any ship. The Maritime Transport Act and its corresponding maritime regulations sets out the standard also and requirement for the establishment, the maintenance, the operation, the alteration, removal or relocation of these particular aids to navigation within Fiji waters. The laws also in Fiji allow private owners to install ATONs, but obviously with the approval of MSAF. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, in Fiji we have 1,114 ATONs around the country, and this includes 71 lighthouses, 60 navigation buoys, 15 light beacons, and 1,012 day beacons that provide marine navigation for all the ships in the waters. These are strategically located, sir, at Lamy, Navula Passage, Vio Island, Momi, Levuka, and particularly the lighthouses. And the buoys and beacons are mainly located in harbours and ports and jetty areas, sir. Honourable Speaker, sir, the safety of each maritime traveller is of paramount importance to the Fijian government, and we continue to make sure that we repair and maintain these particular ATONs, and it's actually critical to our work. The Ministry of Commerce, Trade, Tourism, Transport, through the government shipping services and MSAF and FRA also work in collaboration, sir, to rebuild and actually repair these ATONs that were damaged during tropical cyclone and those that are due for maintenance. The GSS through MSAF and the government actually ensures continued budgetary support for the upkeep of these ATONs, sir. Our seas, Honourable Speaker, sir, unlike the roads and highways, we don't have any actual signs to show location, so the route or distance to a destination, or the hazards along the way. And so therefore these ATONs are actually required to determine a safe course of navigation. They play a critical role in our domestic economy, and obviously provide safe passage to Fijians in maritime and communities, to connect them to the markets, and to ensure that the help and relief reaches them quickly and safely, especially in times when they need it the most. So, you know, we want to, if you want an example, so you're talking about the kava farmers from Kandavu who are able to load their commodities at night, which reaches the main town centers in the morning. And additionally, these atons ensure our fisher folk are able to go out and fish confidently at night. During the tropical cyclones, Yasser and Anna, we were able to quickly deploy relief assistance and essential services at night to these affected areas. And all these critical services would not be possible. Sorry, the Honourable Prime Minister just cracked a joke which I understood. It would not be possible, so if without these atons. This is actually a commitment by the government, so it's actually enshrined in our National Development Plan. I hope that actually answers the questions and gives the House some information.
Thank you.